Welcome, seekers of wisdom, to Stoic in Your Life, where the ancient art of Stoicism illuminates our modern existence. Today, we'll uncover 9 crucial actions that wise men avoid in their interactions with women, all through the profound lens of Stoic philosophy. If you're eager to fortify your emotional resilience and navigate the seas of romance with Stoic grace, you've found your haven. Before we dive into these transformative insights, I invite you to join our community of modern Stoics. Hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and show your anticipation with a thumbs up. Your support fuels our journey into the depths of Stoic wisdom. Now, let's set sail together as we dissect and understand the 9 things a smart man armed with Stoic principles should steer clear of in the realm of women and relationships. 1. Manage your time wisely. The wise management of time is deeply rooted in the teachings of Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher who astutely observed that the brevity of our lives is less a matter of time itself and more about how we often squander it. His words, "It's not that our lives are short but that we waste too much of it," resonate profoundly in the context of relationships. The essence of this principle lies in the understanding that time, once spent, is irrevocable. It's a finite resource that should be allocated with the utmost care and consideration. In the realm of relationships, this translates to a caution against overinvesting time in someone to the detriment of one's own life and aspirations. It's a common pitfall to fall into the trap of pouring excessive time and energy into a relationship, often at the expense of personal growth, happiness, and the pursuit of one's passions. To embody this Stoic wisdom, it's crucial to establish a balance. This balance isn't about meticulously dividing time between oneself and a partner, but rather about ensuring that the time spent in any relationship is meaningful, enriching, and reciprocal. It's about recognizing that your time is a testament to who you are and what you value. Therefore, investing time in a relationship should be a choice that aligns with your values and enhances your life, rather than a compulsion that drains you. This principle also emphasizes the importance of using time judiciously for activities that not only bring joy but also contribute to personal development. Whether it's pursuing a hobby, engaging in self-reflection, or cultivating new skills, these endeavors are vital for a well-rounded and fulfilling life. They ensure that your identity and happiness are not solely dependent on your relationship, but are also rooted in your personal journey and achievements. In the context of Stoicism, the wise management of time is akin to tending a garden. Just as a gardener carefully chooses where to plant seeds and how to allocate resources like water and sunlight, so too must we decide how to best use our time. We must nurture aspects of our lives that bring us fulfillment and growth while being cautious not to overwater one area at the expense of others. Next, consider the story of a musician who, in the throes of a new relationship, neglected his passion for music. Over time, he realized that while his relationship was important, it had become all-consuming, leaving little room for his personal growth and happiness. By re-establishing a balance, dedicating time to his music and sharing this passion with his partner, he not only regained his sense of self, but also brought a new dimension to his relationship. The lesson here is clear. Value your time as your most precious resource. Use it wisely, not just in the pursuit of relationships, but in the pursuit of a life that is rich, balanced, and fulfilling. Remember, time is the canvas on which you paint the story of your life. Make sure it's a masterpiece that reflects your true self and your deepest values. This Stoic principle is not just about managing time, it's about honoring your life's journey and ensuring that every moment counts towards building a life of meaning, happiness, and personal growth. 2. Face the fear of being alone. In the words of Aristotle, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. This profound insight from one of the greatest philosophers of ancient times is particularly relevant when it comes to facing the fear of being alone. Often men, especially those in the age bracket of 30 to 65, find themselves at a crossroads where the fear of solitude can cloud their judgment. leading to choices that are less about genuine connection and more about avoiding loneliness. It's crucial to understand that being alone does not necessarily equate to loneliness. In fact, solitude can be a golden opportunity for self-reflection and personal growth. It's a time to delve into your own thoughts, understand your desires, and cultivate a sense of self that is not reliant on the presence of someone else. This is where the Stoic philosophy shines, teaching us the value of self-sufficiency and inner resilience. As Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "All men's miseries derive from not being able to sit in a quiet room alone." This highlights the importance of being comfortable in your own skin and finding peace within yourself. When you do choose to be with someone, it should be because they genuinely add value to your life, not because you fear the emptiness that might come with their absence. In a modern context, this means looking beyond superficial qualities and seeking a partner who enriches your life intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually. It's about finding someone who complements your journey, not someone who is merely a placeholder to stave off the fear of being alone. Moreover, in today's fast-paced world where social media often dictates our perception of relationships, it's vital to distinguish between the illusion of companionship and the reality of a meaningful connection. Smart men understand that a relationship should not be a mere escape from solitude, but a deliberate choice to share one's life with another. This perspective aligns perfectly with the Stoic principle of living a life of purpose and intention. Facing the fear of being alone is not just about overcoming a personal hurdle. It's about embracing the opportunity to know yourself better, to grow, and to make choices that are aligned with your true self. It's about understanding that solitude can be a powerful ally in your journey of self-discovery, and that the right companionship is one that adds depth and meaning to your life rather than just filling a void. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "He who fears loneliness will never be truly free." This freedom is not just from the fear of being alone, but also the freedom to choose a life that is authentic, fulfilling, and in harmony with your Stoic principles. 3. Celebrate your achievements. This is a concept beautifully encapsulated by the teachings of the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus. In a journey towards personal and professional growth, each step you take, no matter how small, is a milestone. Epictetus, a sage of ancient wisdom, once profoundly stated that we should not only seek admiration from others, but also learn to admire ourselves. This is a powerful reminder, especially in a world where we often get entangled in the web of external validation. We strive for likes, shares, and nods of approval from others. Yet, we forget to pause and appreciate our own accomplishments. Think about it. When was the last time you truly celebrated your own success? We're not just talking about the big wins, but also the small victories, the tiny steps that are often overshadowed by our relentless pursuit of grandeur. Every time you overcome a challenge, no matter its size, it's a testament to your resilience, your growth, and your commitment to your personal journey. This is where Stoicism shines its light, guiding us to acknowledge and celebrate these moments. Celebrating your achievements is not about arrogance or ego. It's about recognizing your own worth and progress. It's about building a foundation of self-confidence that is not reliant on external applause, but is rooted in self-awareness and self-respect. This is crucial for a fulfilling and balanced life. As Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic luminary, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Therefore, by fostering positive thoughts about your achievements, you cultivate a life of contentment and happiness. Let's take a moment to reflect on this. Picture yourself achieving a goal, no matter how small. Maybe it's sticking to a new habit, completing a project, or simply making a decision that aligns with your values. Now, instead of immediately moving on to the next task, take a moment to acknowledge this achievement. Celebrate it. It could be as simple as a moment of gratitude, a small treat, or sharing your success with a loved one. This act of celebration is a powerful tool in reinforcing your belief in yourself and your abilities. Moreover, celebrating your achievements has a ripple effect. It not only boosts your self-esteem but also inspires those around you. It sets a precedent for others to follow, encouraging a culture of recognition and appreciation. In the words of Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. By celebrating your achievements, you're living in the present, savoring the fruits of your labor, and setting the stage for future successes. Dear listeners, let us embrace this Stoic wisdom. Let us learn to celebrate our achievements, big and small. Let us build our self-confidence not on the shaky ground of external validation, but on the solid foundation of self-recognition and self-respect. Remember, every step forward is a victory worth celebrating. As you continue on your journey, take pride in your progress, cherish your achievements, and let the words of Epictetus guide you towards a fulfilling and balanced life. Thank you for joining me on this episode, and until next time, keep walking the path of the wise. First, avoid obsessive devotion. This lesson, echoing the wisdom of the great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, centers around the caution against obsessive devotion. Aurelius, a beacon of Stoic thought, famously warned against the perils of being overly obsessed with someone. He believed that such an obsession disrupts one's inner balance and blinds one to their own worth, akin to a satellite trapped in an endless orbit, fixated on a singular point, losing sight of the vast cosmos around it. This metaphor of the satellite serves as a powerful allegory, illustrating how an obsessive focus on another person can lead to a loss of perspective and self-awareness. It's a common trap, where one's identity and happiness become perilously tied to another, leading to a kind of emotional dependency that is antithetical to Stoic principles. Stoicism teaches the importance of self-reliance, emotional resilience, and the pursuit of virtue ideals that are compromised when one falls into the trap of obsessive devotion. Now let's consider a historical anecdote. The story of Antigonus II, a king who was known for his wisdom and Stoic virtues, offers a compelling parallel. Antigonus, despite his power and influence, was known to maintain a balanced perspective in his relationships, never allowing his emotions to cloud his judgment or his sense of self. This story not only reinforces the Stoic ideal of emotional resilience, but also serves as a reminder that even those in positions of great power are not immune to the pitfalls of obsessive devotion. In a modern context, this lesson is particularly relevant. Today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world often blurs the lines between healthy affection and unhealthy obsession. Social media, for instance, can exacerbate this issue, creating illusions of closeness and intimacy that may lead one down the path of obsessive behavior. It's crucial, therefore, to remain vigilant and self-aware, to recognize when admiration turns into obsession, and to consciously strive to maintain a healthy emotional distance. For the audience of Stoic in Your Life, this lesson is especially pertinent. As devoted Stoics navigating the ebbs and flows of life, it's important to apply this wisdom in our daily interactions. Whether in romantic relationships, friendships, or even professional connections, the principle of avoiding obsessive devotion can guide us towards healthier, more balanced relationships. It teaches us to value ourselves, to find contentment and worth within, and not to seek validation solely through the eyes of others. The lesson of avoiding obsessive devotion, as taught by Marcus Aurelius, is a timeless piece of wisdom that transcends the ages. It's a reminder to maintain our balance, to cherish our self-worth, and to approach relationships with a sense of detachment and self-respect. As we continue our Stoic journey, let us keep this lesson close to our hearts, allowing it to guide us in cultivating relationships that are enriching, balanced, and in harmony with our Stoic principles. Remember, in the grand tapestry of life, each of us is a star in our own right, and it's in the balance of our own orbits that we find true harmony and happiness. 5. Guard your past. As you journey through life, it's essential to understand that your past is a tapestry of experiences, some of which have shaped you profoundly. However, not every thread of this tapestry needs to be laid bare for all to see. Friedrich Nietzsche, a philosopher whose insights often resonate with Stoic principles, once remarked that old ideas could return to haunt us. This is particularly true when it comes to sharing the intricacies of our past. Imagine your life as a fortress. While it's important to let others in, you must also be vigilant about which gates you open and which you keep closed. Your past, especially the parts that have tested and molded you, is akin to the inner sanctum of this fortress. It holds your secrets, your challenges, and the lessons you've learned. By indiscriminately sharing every detail, you risk exposing yourself to misinterpretation, judgment, or even exploitation. In the realm of relationships, particularly with women, it's vital to strike a balance between openness and discretion. Share what is necessary and beneficial for the growth and understanding of the relationship. However, guard the core parts of your story that have contributed to your resilience and character. These are your treasures, earned through trials and tribulations, and not every piece of this treasure needs to be displayed. Your life's narrative is uniquely yours. It's a journey of triumphs and setbacks, each playing a role in shaping who you are. But remember, as the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Not everything that is more difficult is more meritorious." It's not necessary to lay bare every struggle or challenge you've faced. Instead, focus on sharing what builds understanding and connection, what inspires and educates. In your interactions, especially in the context of relationships, practice the art of selective storytelling. This doesn't mean being dishonest or secretive, rather, it's about choosing what to share with wisdom and purpose. Think of it as curating the chapters of your life that you present to others. Each chapter should serve a purpose, whether it's to inspire, to teach, or to forge a deeper connection. Moreover, in the spirit of Stoicism, remember that your past does not define you. It's a part of your journey, but it's not the entirety of your being. As Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Embrace this power when it comes to sharing your past. You control the narrative, and in doing so, you maintain your strength and resilience. As you navigate the complexities of relationships and communication, let the wisdom of Stoicism guide you. Guard your past with the understanding that not every detail needs to be shared. Share with purpose, with the intention of building, not breaking. And always remember, your past is a part of you, but it does not define you. Your story is yours to tell, and in telling it wisely, you continue to grow and inspire. Thank you for joining us in this enlightening exploration. If you've journeyed with us to this point, you're truly embodying the Stoic spirit. Drop a comment with, "I am Stoic," to affirm your commitment to wise and mindful interactions. Stay with us as we continue to unravel more Stoic insights that can transform your daily encounters. Your path to becoming a wiser, more Stoic individual is just beginning. 6. Be true to yourself. Albert Camus, a philosopher whose insights often align with Stoic principles, famously emphasized the futility of excessive concern for others' opinions. His wisdom echoes the Stoic philosophy of authenticity, urging us to resist the temptation to conform to external expectations at the expense of our true selves. In the context of relationships, this means avoiding the trap of saying yes to things that fundamentally contradict our values and beliefs. It's akin to wearing a suffocating mask, one that not only stifles our authenticity but also hinders our ability to live a fulfilling and genuine life. The Stoic approach to relationships, therefore, involves a steadfast commitment to honesty and authenticity. It's about recognizing that you are the protagonist of your own life story, not merely a supporting character in someone else's narrative. This perspective empowers you to make choices that are in harmony with your true self, rather than being swayed by the desire to please others or fit into a prescribed role. Living authentically requires the courage to say no when situations demand it. It's about setting boundaries and respecting your own values even when it's challenging or uncomfortable. This doesn't mean being inflexible or unkind. Rather, it's about being honest with yourself and others about what you can and cannot accept in your life. The Stoic journey is not just about self-improvement, it's also about cultivating meaningful and genuine relationships. By being true to yourself, you attract people who appreciate your authentic self, rather than those who are drawn to a facade. This leads to deeper, more fulfilling connections that are built on a foundation of mutual respect and understanding. Now consider the story of Cato the Younger, a Stoic philosopher known for his unwavering integrity. Cato's life was a testament to the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with one's principles, regardless of external pressures or expectations. His refusal to compromise his values, even in the face of immense political pressure, serves as a powerful example of the strength that comes from being true to oneself. In applying this lesson to modern life, it's important to recognize that authenticity is not just about big, life-altering decisions, it's also about the small, everyday choices we make. Whether it's in choosing your career path, deciding how to spend your free time, or determining how you interact with others, being true to yourself is a guiding principle that can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. The Stoic lesson of authenticity is a call to live a life of honesty and integrity. It's about making choices that align with your true self, setting boundaries, and cultivating genuine relationships. As you navigate the complexities of life, remember that being true to yourself is not just a path to personal fulfillment, it's also a way to build stronger, more authentic connections with others. Embrace this Stoic wisdom and let it guide you toward a life of virtue, wisdom, and genuine happiness. 7. Safeguard your mental health. The pursuit of a serene and resilient spirit is paramount. This philosophy, deeply rooted in the wisdom of ancient Greece, offers guidance that remains astonishingly relevant in our modern world. As we navigate the complexities of relationships, particularly those with women, it is crucial for men to be mindful of their actions and attitudes. In this context, let us delve into a critical aspect of this journey: safeguarding your mental health. The Stoics believed in the power of self-control and the importance of maintaining one's inner peace. This principle is particularly vital when it comes to relationships. Hurting your mental health for someone else is akin to burning your house down to keep them warm, a harmful and senseless act. Your mental health and happiness should never be compromised for the sake of others. It's essential to reclaim control, protect your peace fiercely, and strengthen your mental toughness. Remember, you are the master of your own mind. Your happiness is not a commodity to be traded away. It's a non-negotiable aspect of your well-being. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. This quote underscores the Stoic belief in focusing on what we can control: our responses and attitudes. When interacting with women, or anyone for that matter, it's crucial to maintain this perspective. Do not let anyone, regardless of their role in your life, take away your joy or disturb your mental equilibrium. In modern life, where relationships can often become complex and challenging, it's easy to lose sight of this Stoic wisdom. Men may find themselves sacrificing their mental health in an attempt to please or appease others. This is a dangerous path, as it leads to a loss of self-respect and inner peace. Instead, focus on cultivating a strong, resilient mind. Engage in practices that enhance your mental well-being, such as meditation, reflection, and the study of Stoic principles. Moreover, it's important to recognize that safeguarding your mental health is not a selfish act. On the contrary, it allows you to be a better partner, friend, and individual. When you are mentally strong and at peace, you can offer a more stable and supportive presence in your relationships. This approach aligns with the Stoic practice of focusing on self-improvement as a means to contribute positively to the lives of others. As you continue your journey through the teachings of Stoicism and apply these lessons to your interactions with women, remember to prioritize your mental health. Embrace the wisdom of the Stoics by controlling your responses, protecting your inner peace, and focusing on self-improvement. By doing so, you not only honor the principles of Stoicism, but also enhance the quality of your relationships and your overall well-being. 8. Prioritize relationships with friends and family. Plato, an eminent philosopher whose insights continue to illuminate our paths, once presented an analogy likening people to soil. He posited that just as soil can either nourish a plant, helping it to flourish, or stifle its growth, so too can the people in our lives affect our personal development. This metaphor is particularly poignant when considering the importance of maintaining strong connections with friends and family. In the pursuit of approval or affection from a romantic interest, it is a grave error to push away those who have been the bedrock of support throughout one's life. The Stoic philosophy, as espoused by thinkers like Seneca, emphasizes the value of relationships that contribute positively to our well-being. Seneca once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This sentiment echoes the importance of cherishing the relationships we have in the present moment, particularly with friends and family. These are the individuals who have stood by us, offering unwavering support and guidance. To neglect these relationships in favor of fleeting or superficial connections is to undermine the very foundation of our support system. In the context of modern life, where the hustle of daily activities often distracts us from what truly matters, it is essential to reconnect with those who have always been there for us. Our friends and family form a solid base, a haven of trust and mutual growth. It is with them that we share our triumphs and setbacks, and it is from them that we draw strength and perspective. In the pursuit of romantic relationships, it is crucial not to risk breaking down this invaluable network. Moreover, the Stoic journey teaches us the importance of self-awareness and the recognition of the value in every relationship. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, advised, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." In the context of our relationships, this means actively choosing to be present and engaged with our friends and family, recognizing their instrumental role in our growth and development. As we navigate the complexities of relationships with women, it is vital to remember the Stoic principle of valuing and prioritizing our connections with friends and family. These relationships are not just a part of our support system. They are integral to our personal growth and well-being. By maintaining these bonds, we not only uphold the Stoic ideals of personal development and self-awareness, but also ensure a balanced and fulfilling life. Let us, therefore, cherish these connections, for they are the soil in which our best selves can truly flourish. 9. Don't sacrifice your path for others. In our journey through life, it's crucial to remember a vital principle: never forsake your own path for the sake of others. This echoes the profound wisdom of Seneca, who astutely observed that trying to be everywhere at once essentially means you are nowhere, altering the course of your life just to align with someone else's expectations. It's like forcing your feet into shoes that are far too small, a painful, unnecessary endeavor that only leads to discomfort and regret. Each step you take to mold yourself into what others expect is a step away from your true self, causing you to lose sight of your own ambitions and dreams. Think of your life as a canvas, uniquely yours, waiting to be painted with the vibrant colors of your experiences, beliefs, and aspirations. When you start to compromise your journey to fit into someone else's frame, you're not only betraying your authenticity, but also diminishing the richness of your own story. Your path, with its unique twists and turns, is a reflection of who you are and what you stand for. It's a journey that should be walked with confidence and pride, not with the shackles of conformity. As you navigate through the complexities of relationships and interactions, it's essential to maintain a balance. While it's admirable to be considerate and empathetic towards others, it should not come at the cost of your own identity and goals. Remember, true harmony in any relationship comes from mutual respect and understanding, not from one person sacrificing their essence for the other. In the words of Epictetus, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. This serves as a reminder to listen to your inner voice and the wisdom it offers. Your inner voice is a compass, guiding you on your authentic path. It's important to be attentive to it and not let the noise of others' expectations drown it out. Moreover, embracing your individuality doesn't mean you're walking your path alone. It means you're choosing to walk it with those who appreciate and support your true self, without asking you to change your course. These are the companions who enrich your journey, offering support and understanding, while also walking their authentic paths. N9.2. Your life is a unique, unfolding story, a tapestry woven with threads of your experiences, choices, and dreams. It's a journey that should be traveled authentically, without losing yourself in the pursuit of pleasing others. As Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic philosopher, wisely said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." In this context, it means living your life true to yourself, not shaped by the injustices of unmet expectations or the burden of conformity. Walk your path with confidence. Embrace your uniqueness, and let your life be a true reflection of your aspirations and values. Remember, in the grand theater of life, you are the protagonist of your own story. Make it a story worth telling. In today's insightful episode on Stoic in Your Life, we navigated through the complex world of relationships from a Stoic perspective, uncovering 9 essential principles smart men should avoid in their interactions with women. We delved into the importance of guarding your past, facing the fear of being alone, managing your time wisely, celebrating your achievements, safeguarding your mental health, staying true to yourself, not sacrificing your path for others, prioritizing relationships with friends and family, and avoiding obsessive devotion. These principles, drawn from the profound wisdom of Stoic philosophers, are not just theoretical concepts, but practical guidelines that can profoundly impact your relationships and overall well-being. As we conclude this episode, I encourage you to reflect on these principles and consider how they can be applied in your daily life. Which of these resonated with you the most? How can you integrate these Stoic teachings into your relationships and personal growth journey? Remember, the path of Stoicism is not just about understanding these principles, but actively living them out in every aspect of your life. I invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Which principle do you find the most challenging to implement? How has Stoicism influenced your approach to relationships? Your insights not only enrich our community but also inspire others on their Stoic journey. Thank you for joining us on Stoic in Your Life. If you found this video enlightening, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Together, let's continue to explore the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and its transformative power in our modern lives. Remember, every day is an opportunity to practice Stoicism and cultivate a life of resilience, virtue, and happiness. Until next time, stay Stoic.